Alright. Hello, welcome in. We have both players here, both players ready to get some Tetris action underway. Do some last minute adjusting of boards. Hope you're all doing well. Oh my goodness, alright. Starting off the hydrates early. It's a good thing I just filled up my water bottle. Hello, M. Thank you, welcome in. Let me go ahead and send out the message, the question du jour. I'm doing the same presets as I drink my water. We have two yeses, or rather two general indications of agreement. Here is your seed for this first set. It starts 3 Echo, Foxtrot 5, 9 Charlie. And M, you will have first choice level. Reminder for bronze, your choices are 12, 15, and a vetoable 18. Hello, Coverdale, welcome in. Wishing players both good luck. They deal with pencils falling from my desk. I really need to clean my desk. It's too small of a desk for everything that I have. Did I do the adulting I needed to? Was I the one that needed to do adulting? I sure hope not. Looks like this was on the right seed. Let me double check. M seed looks like it's good. Going 15. Start game number 1. And we have both players ready, so let's get game number 1 counted down here. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Where's the S to start us off? So that with first points on the board in the form of a triple, M is set up for a Tetris. Gets a skim, gets a bar, gets the Tetris. Very interesting setup with that J on M's side. It's gonna get some good tucks to resolve it, but seems just a bit of what do I do with this piece? M currently at 25 and a couple squares on the board, Farming Aspire. This with 8,000 points, Tetris ready, and waiting on a bar to come. But that's the story of Tetris. It's not coming, and M's experiencing that now. Also waiting on a bar, topping out at 25,000 points. So this and that, you're in a chase down. You need 26,000 points in order to take this. It is manageable, but you needed a bar yesterday. Bar is gonna come pieces too late, topping out at 10,000 points. But M holding out just a bit longer. Well, not even longer, just doing more with more with that same garbage seed. Man, I didn't know Colin was here. GG's. Or G's. Alright, 4F is going to be our game 2 seed. Yeah, that was a very suffer seed. I don't know, I didn't like that seed. Going 15 again for game number 2. Got it ready from M. I got it ready from this. Let's get game 2 underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And same pieces for game number 2. Same setup. See how long this carries. Until the line, so not very long. This is normally the point in the restream when I would go over how the division has been progressing so far, but we are at the very beginning of bronze 57 as M gets the first Tetris on the board. This is set up for a Tetris. Nice pieces come. Lumbar in gets the Tetris. More Tetris on the board for both players, as M has been scoring as well. S in, bar in, we'll get the Tetris. 57,000, playing 39 right now, but it is still anyone's game in the very early goings. Ooh, it looks like M didn't get that square placed. Is going to work around it, get to try to burn this out. Bar will come in for a nice triple. This and that, set up clean, we'll get a Tetris. Takes the real-time points lead, 79 playing 64. And gets the J. Gets the bar to help bring the stack down. T to reopen the well. Is Tetris ready? Gets the bar. Gets the Tetris. Bar in for this and that. Gets the Tetris. 118 playing 89,000. So this with about a 2 Tetris lead after all that. Board getting the bar. Able to work around less than ideal placements. This also in a little bit of a dig, but is getting these holes in the stack open back up. We'll get the bar, we'll get the Tetris. I'm also getting a Tetris after getting that ball reopened. Still about a 2 or 3 Tetris lead here for this at around about the halfway mark in level 15. Bar in, Tetris for this, 179 with the well open. Does not opt to take the triple, takes the skim, gets the Tetris. Set up again here as this has been digging for a couple lines now. Is going to give M a bit of a chance to take back this lead here. Is within a Tetris and a bar will bring M a lot closer. 179 playing 184. So M is coming away a bit in lines, just from how M has been scoring. Bar in will get a single for this, but we'll build out the right side. Will allow some burn options. Bar in for M will get a Tetris. Only separated by about 10,000 points now in M's favor. Lumbars coming forward. This board will help to open things up a bit more. And this board getting up a little high, but has the well bringing it back down. Nice adjustment for the T, gets the bar, gets the Tetris. this board. Try to set up for a Tetris bar not coming in quick enough time to really seem like a good idea. Nice flat bird. Could get a well set up, but had to force another bar dependency. Will get the bar for the triple to bring the stack back down. Would love a couple squares right now. That's not something you hear every day. M is about to transition here, about 10 lines left. There's another Tetris, 271. This is ahead by about 12 lines. M in a transition, 292. This down by about 80,000 points. Nice tuck from M. Nice placements. Bar in for a Tetris, 312. Well, open split triple from this, but importantly keeps the stack low. Another split triple here. Another Tetris for M, 354, coming away with over 100,000 point lead. So this is in a transition to 227. Another Tetris for M, really laying it on here. Bar in, Tetris for M, just under 400,000. I'm about to hit 19. And 19 at 429. This at 244. Still on 17, and M is going to be done at 431. So this, you are in a chase down if you so fancy. You need 432. You are about to hit 19. 5 lines left. Had the Tetris set up, could still get it. Is in a transition to 273 and is going to top out there. So M at 431, going to take game 2, going to go up 2-0 in the first set. GG's. Alright, should be, what is that, 5-0 for the next seed? I think F rolls up to 0. It is your level select. It's asking for an 18. It is saying no. Wise choice, honestly. Oh, let 15 start. We have both players ready. Let's get game 3 and match point for M in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we are off. This misjudged that line tuck. M gets a double tuck of a J. Some very different approaches to the opener. M's resulting in a Tetris. This getting it cleaned up quite well, I must say, from what it was. M is set up from a Tetris here. It's bar. Gets the Tetris. This having to take a couple of triples here to start off. I'll say having to take triples is one of the more frustrating parts of playing Tetris, because you think, man, I really could have had that. Tetris if I just had the right pieces to fill out one more row. But such is the nature of Tetris. M is set up here again. Gets the bar, but has a hole in the stack that will prevent the next Tetris. We'll send it down to row 1. We'll just be building on top of it. M at 101. Tetris for this goes to 54,000. So I'm currently about 3, make that 4 Tetris lead. As we pass by the early stages of the game, going into close to the middle. There's a Tetris from this. The player's getting set up here, trying to score these all these points if they can before the speeds get faster. Just for M. Probably on 146. Still about 50,000 point lead. This is on 93,000. Tetris here for both players. And though able to score another quick Tetris as the lumbar comes. Tetris there from this. At the halfway mark, we have still about a 50,000 point lead. 204 playing 152. Ooh, I'm not getting that square placed. Has decent pieces to build around it. Does not love that spire of Z's in the middle though. We'll get the bar over. Ooh, I'm not getting that bar on the left. It is probably going to be done here. Yep, M's done at 207, so this you're in a much more manageable chase down this time. You need 208. 208 will get you the game. Currently on 160. There the Tetris goes to 179. About 2 more of those will get you the game. There's one. Again, it's 207, 200, 207, 2 or 300 will get you the game. Far in. There's a Tetris 218. And there is game number 3 for this. Takes game 3. GG's. Will not be a sweep. Ah, it's time to drink more water. There we go. 15 for game number 4. Alright, we got 2 readies. Let's get game 4 coming down. Another 15 start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we're off. Neither player opting to Vitz with the pieces that were opened. I think that is the optimal strategy for getting LJ or JL, is to set up for Vitz. Some may call me wrong. I say they're not funny. First Tetris for both these players. Is bar dependent, gets 1 to get Tetris ready. Ooh, nice spin of that S by this, but would love stuff to burn against it, or would love a bar. Both players now a bit of spice. M is going to be done at 22,000. This actually is pulled ahead, is in a more precarious position. It's probably going to top out soon, but has the game nonetheless. This at 25,000. Good for game number 4. And wouldn't you know it, turns potential sweep into a reverse sweep situation as the decider game 5. GG's. Let me actually flip this around since it's a reverse. You did. You did. It was like 22,000 something to 28. I know it was such a suffer seed that it just happened that you both topped out at the same time. But hey, you topped out with more points. That's all that matters. Alright, going 18 for Decider Game 5. Putting it all out there. We have 2 readies. Let's get this Decider Game 5 underway. Count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're off. This starting with a OJ. Nice. First Tetris for this. Oh, sorry, no, M got the first Tetris. I was not looking. Both players, the points on the board. The Tetris here for this. M is set up, bar in, gets the Tetris. Tetris is here. Flowing like water. Bar in Tetris for this. M takes the double, gets a bar and gets a Tetris. This having to take a couple skims. Ooh, doesn't get that J, that second J over. And needs the bar, gets the bar. So has the capacity to burn this down. Is at 100,000 points. M also at 100,000 points. Oh, but M's board also climbing up. M gonna be done at 101. It's the same situation as last game. Both players in a bit of a situation, but I'm just gonna top out a little bit faster. So this at 107 is gonna hang in there just long enough and is going to take game number 5 and the decider. Jeez. Let me get this reported. I wish that I had the same soundboard that CTW Classic Tetris Wars does, because I would so be playing the grain designs. No. Oh, I've been there though. I know exactly how that feels. Alright, so this is gonna have first level select. Yeah, I'll get you a new seed. Nice. Alright, that's the perfect seed. 69AA13. Whoop. Going with a 15 start for game 1. Let me get the board cleared off. I think I hate this song, so we're gonna skip it. Exceeds. Looks like we're on the right seeds, and we're both ready, so let's get on for set 2 game 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we're off. Starting off with pushdown points, 19 of them. Gets the Tetris, gets the double tuck of the J. Nice. 15 allowing for double tucks a bit more easily. Both players of Tetris is on the board. Ooh, couple squares forming as a spire, and M's board doesn't get a T-spin, and is actually in a bit of danger right here. That's not burning anything. This board is also climbing. Both players about 20,000 points right now, and an early shift from M. Going to do it. Getting it done at 21,000. So this at 23,000. Gonna take it early. Game 1. Darn, the 6-9 seed wasn't very forgiving. I know Das is such a heartbreaking playstyle, but I feel as though it's one of the mechanically easiest playstyles. Like tapping and rolling, I feel strain your hand too much. Alright, gonna go a level 12 star, gonna slow things down all the way. And both players are ready, so let's get game number 2 kind of down here. Get it going in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, I think the next time that whoever puts on CT12, I think I'm really gonna participate. I didn't realize there's 3 A's in a row in this seed too. That's pretty cool. 7-1-3. We got both players off. M's board starting off pretty cavernous. Is going to close off a pretty huge gap in the board. And see if M is gonna get out of this. Is up high early. This with a Tetris on the board and has the bar. We'll get another Tetris. It's 1 bar. Will help the board out. Love something for the right. Nothing is going to help the right side for M. And M is going to be done at 4,000 points. So this, with a couple Tetrises now, going to take an early game number 2. We'll go up 2-1. But honestly, this could be a mirror from set 1. I smell another reverse sweep cooking. Oh no, please don't break your monitor. Please don't pull a Giovanni or a, let's see, who else is broken? Don't pull a Wobbert and break your hardware. I was gonna say, there's still the whole back 9 left. We're probably on hole 14 or 15 at this point, but hey. Going level 12 to kick things off for the culture. Respect 12. You gotta respect 12. We have both players ready. Let's get game 2 underway. Game 3 underway. And potential mass point for this. Get it counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we're off. And with some more pushdown points than we've seen, is it 57 and counting? This with no pushdown points. M is gonna get the first Tetris on the board. And this was J dependent, J now coming. So now L dependent, now LJ dependent. M's board, very bar dependent. Gets the bar, but that's just gonna open the well. Bar in for this, we'll get a Tetris. M gets a bar, we'll actually open up that stack a lot. bar in for M. We'll get the Tetris and we'll bring the stack down. 39,000 for M. This 21,000 has a tug or a spin set up, and the pieces for neither are showing. Has to plug it off with a square. So the player's currently in a dig right now, but M with the real-time points lead. 42 playing 24. M is probably closer to being cleaned up. It actually is cleaned up here. This is trying to get to one hole in row 4 that is preventing the Tetris. Speaking of preventing the Tetris, a couple holes now forming an M stack. Triple here from this will get access to those holes. A T would be perfect, but an S will also work. Gets one bar for one dependency, needs another to help bring the stack down. We'll get it. But this will get the bar for the Tetris and we'll take the points to lead. But M, with that Tetris, I say that takes it right back. So right as this gets clean and tries to take a points lead, M pushes right back. It is 63 playing 73 now. M is coming away a little bit in the lines, is closer to the halfway mark than M is, than this is. And both players practically tied. 75 playing 69, hey now. Bar in Tetris for this. The players in scoring position. Bar in Tetris for M. This is going to set up a column 5 well. And we'll get the bar for it. And we'll get a pretty decent stack out of it with the well transferred mostly over to the right. Set up here. I'm having to take a couple skims, but keeps well maintained. We'll get the Tetris. This is board a bit bar dependent. It's gonna take the skims to open it back up, but 2 bars coming and not able to use any of them. Clean in is set up, gets the bar, gets the Tetris. This board is climbed a bit higher and is actually in a little danger. Needs a bar and is gonna just take the double there. And though is going to try to open up this points lead here. 162 playing 107. And another Tetris for M. Another Tetris for M. 194. Out an 80,000 point lead here now, and a lot of squares are not going to help this board. M is about to hit 15 speeds in a couple lines. This will hit transition, but slower. It's about 15 or so lines left. It's going to spend those lines trying to get this board cleaned up. And it's in a transition to 228. Bar in Tetris for this. Bar in Tetris for M. gonna try and open up the points lead here now that Tetris is worth just a bit more. So nice skims on this board. This board getting up a bit high, doesn't get that T placed right. And nothing's gonna burn, that bar's not gonna get over this, it's gonna be done at 140. So M at 284, going to interrupt the sweep. It is going to bring it. Bring game 3 to a close. It's gonna take the win. GG's. Well played. So far, through 3 games, a mirror of the first set. Let's see how game 4 goes. Still match point for this, but if M has anything to say about it, we'll be going to all 10 games. And I believe M would have level select this game. Go with 12 again for game number 4. Hey, where to last time? We got both players ready. Let's get game 4 underway. See who comes out on top in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we're off. We're on the same seeds. LTI, pretty good opener of the openers that are possible. I say anything that doesn't involve a tuck as one of the first 2 moves is a great opener. I'm looking at you, SC opener. One of the worst openers in all of Tetris. Speaking of Tetris, M with one on the board and bar in Tetris for this. This is board getting a little rough. Is able to maintain it very well, but we'll need to avoid any, you know. Has cleaned it up nicely though, waiting on the bar. Taking some safe skims. Bar not coming. Is able to get those skims though. Bar in for M for a Tetris. Now a couple on the board. There's a Tetris for this. I'm gonna go back to talking about other Tetris now. I think the key to being a great restreamer is to find things to talk about to fill time when players are just stacking. That's why I'm not a great restreamer, is because my restreaming ability comes from my restreaming scene. I'm so proud of my stream scene. It is why I have a lot of viewers. The better restreamers like Sky and Abaro and Richard, they can fill silence between action-packed moments. Anyway, both players are relatively clean now. This will score a Tetris. Is down by about 50,000 points though. M is on 120,000, playing 74,000. Ooh, great place in this board for that square. Is just going to burn it away. Build very set up clean. Just needing bars or story of your life if you're a Tetris player. I swear there's gotta be something hidden somewhere in all the lines of code that says that the player's got a very clean board. Do not give them a bar. But you know, in tech terms. In code and logic. Nice level from this is gonna reopen the board. M has been scoring a couple touches in the meantime though. Just like this did just now. About a 40,000 point lead here for M, but this is going to try to cut into it. M with a couple bar dependencies. It's going to try to turn one of them into a Tetris well. It has it set up here. But doesn't get that T placed properly because there's still no bar. Puts the square in the same two rows that have a square hole in them. That's so Tetris core. Gets the S over to the right though, and is actually handling this quite well. Is bringing this down, is staying alive. 153 plays 133. Bar dependent is gonna just turn it. Could have turned it into a well, but the bar still wouldn't have come. Bar in and has the well open. Incredible survival here by M. Man, making the absolute most of a bad situation. Gets the bar, gets the Tetris, has another well set up. This in the meantime, not really able to have taken over the points lead, is still down by about 10,000 points. Transition looms for both these players though. About 10 or 20 lines away. Bar in Tetris for M is set up 2 rows off the bottom, so you may want to do something with that stack, depending on how the Tetrises flow. Transitions 212 is going to transition that well back over. This is set up for Tetris. Figures out how to rotate that J, gets the bar in for the Tetris. Set up here for M. Close to the well as the bar comes, and it's trying to set up a well on top of it, but it's now double bar dependent. Bit of a pickle here, has to play it real safe. Has the well reopened though. Great awareness and pieces here by M. That is a second great survival instinct moment there. Practically tied up here though, 225 plays 221 as this has closed the gap. Has transitioned onto level 13. Just for M265 onto 18 speeds. Gets set up, gets the Tetris, opens the well with it, gets set up, gets another Tetris 307. This with a well open and it's set up. Another Tetris for M. T-Tuck, Tetris for this. Down by about 70,000 now as M has just found a groove and is continuing to score about 10 lines away from 19. This with the well open, taking some skims, gets the bar, gets the Tetris. M is going to try to turn a bar dependency into just a triple. Transitions 368. green spire on the board is not going to help M out. It is going to be done at 369, so this you're going to chase down for 370. 370 will get you the game and the set. 3 bars coming though for this, not able to use any of them for Tetrises. Let's open. Tetris in. 338 again. 370 is the target. 370. Bar in. Another Tetris. 361. One more Tetris. Maybe even a triple will do it. I was still ready. Had a bit of a misshift. Honestly, these bit of skims may do it. But that triple still would have been great. 366 again. 370 is the target. A couple more skims, a couple more skims, a couple more skims. Oh my goodness, and this is not going to be able to chase this down. 368 plays 369. M is going to stay in this and will take game number 4. Goodness. Brings us to another reverse decider. Takes it to all 10 games. Crazy. Hey, Cat, I found your content. Hang on, 368, 960. I want to do some math real quick. I'm gonna do math whenever we count down, but I want to see something. I want to see if another line would have made a difference. If that would have gotten the game, because it would have been the same line count at that point. I forget how to do math though. It's what, 800 points? It could have. It could have. I would have had to see where the hundreds place was. Oh my goodness, what a game that was. Alright, well game 5 awaits us. Alrighties, and we have them. Going with a 15 start for this game, 10 of 10, and let's get it counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. My goodness. Line T line. T. What a great opener. Board starting off a bit high, but gets a bar at the right time to help bring it down. This will get the bar for the Tetris, and with the wall reopened, we'll take the skims, we'll get the bars for Tetrises. I bet M is thinking, oh my goodness, thought that stack would never get lower. Barring for this for the Tetris. Both players 40,000 points-ish. Another Tetris in. Oh, that was so interesting how that happened with end score just now. Was it 66664 and then pushed down and then went to 66668? I was waiting for all 5 of them to be 6. It was going to be so cool. But alas. 69,000 hey now for M, and even 64,000 for this and that. And of course, that is the $64,000 question. 2 bars, 3 bars in. This board getting a little high. It's the J over. The pieces to bring it down. Look at the well open. Gets the bar, gets the Tetris. And it actually opens up these holes with that triple. Nice play. Is falling behind a little bit in points, 92,000, playing 130. Is M with about a 2 or 3 Tetris lead. This board still about an Xbox height, which, no matter what level you are, that is a scary place to be. M gets the T-spin. Nice. Great place for the square, but has the ball open. We'll get a bar for the Tetris. Almost nearly didn't rotate it. 190 for M, 102 for this. Bar over for M. Another bar in, Tetris for M. Bar for this will just open the board back up, but hey, better to have opened the board back up than to never have done it at all. Bar in, Tetris for M has come away with a bit of a points lead here. Close to double this current score. 145 plays 268. That is, as it stands, about 110,000 point lead. At the same line count, and almost about 20 lines until transition. Tetris for M. This is getting all the right pieces needed for this board. We'll get a bar, we'll get the Tetris. 205, still about 100,000 point lead for M. As transition looms. Bar in, Tetris for M. This is board gonna need 3 long bars now, and honestly, it's not gonna do a lot because none of them are coming, and this board is gonna crumble, and this is going to be done at 205. So play this out, take us home. There is the redemption set for you, taking it 3-2. GG's. Now, if you had broken your monitor 5 games ago, you wouldn't have been in that position. You wouldn't have been able to win. So, a very even gift exchange to start us off. Both players even through 2 sets. Both currently in the lead in the division. Ooh, early shift to that L, not going to be great. Ooh, early shift of an S. Man, that's going to be done for M at, what, 444, but hey, my goodness. What a game. What a set of 10 games. Classic Duchess is still doing stuff, so I'm going to send it over there. Best viewers at blah 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 blah. Who cares? We're gonna go watch more Tetris. Nobody click that link.